All right, so the storm here was pretty bad. Rained for about 5 to 6 days, and I mean downpour, like typhoon type rain, and literally flooded everything. I mean, that's a crazy mudslide. Crazy mudslide. And luckily for us, where our complex is, it's well drained. There's good drainage, and it didn't flood us at all. Well, things are starting to get back to normal. The sky's starting to be a little bluer, which is good. Reminds you of the Caribbean, because you forgot it for a couple of days about how bad the weather was. So the storm was bad, like I said, and we haven't been able to play on this field for almost 10 days because we had away games. And then because this field was built on a swamp area, you know, we got to be really careful and make sure it dries, because we spent a lot of money fixing it for the community. And the community didn't tell us it was built on a swamp. So we put a lot of money into rebuilding it. And I mean, when it's dry, of course, it's beautiful. But when it rains a little bit, it can be difficult to use. So, you know, you got to make sure it's in good shape. And today's the first day I'm checking it. They're cutting it from the storm. So I don't know if you remember, but we bought some Bermuda grass and we planted it here, and you can see the difference between this grass and this grass. All right, everybody. Yes, as you can see, I officially crossed the dark side. I was trying to let it grow, but I look like an 80s principal teacher when I tried to let it grow. I'm not giving up yet. I just wanted to see what I looked like, and I have to admit I look pretty good. Maybe not. All right, so one of the things I think that's interesting is Cecilia's dad is an architect. And basically, we are trying to build our training facility, our complex, if you would. So she's gone in and created a pretty cool drawing here, like blueprint. And she's the daughter of an architect. And here I am, I told her, I was like, hey, can I take the lead on this? And I'm over there like putting Pinterest pictures together, not putting measurements or anything like that together. And let's look at what she has. So as you can see, Cecilia is a little more thorough with her.
Here's the thing though, guys. I asked for a plan. What's the plan? And he said, oh, I got it. Did you not say that?
Yeah, but I got it on Pinterest.
Okay, but you have to have some type of plan and measure out exactly how much each and every house is gonna be in square footage. What's needed, how many doors, how many windows, height, everything. So this is the housing for the players, which are going to be based with 40-foot containers. And they're gonna be stacked with 2 containers on top of each other. You're gonna have 3 rooms in each container with 2 players in each room. Okay, and to maximize everything, we're gonna put a big slab together that's gonna be about 650 square meters. And on top of that, containers are gonna go, and it's also gonna become the players' hangout area. So like they're...
Can I show them a picture?
Yeah, of course.
All right, check this out.
So the players have their rooms, they have their living room, so to speak, their hangout.
All under one roof.
All under one roof. They're gonna have shared bathrooms and showers with locker rooms. This is the outside of the actual container homes. And then on top of the actual bathroom, stairs are coming up, and that's where you put an arcade to utilize the space. And for the roof, you're gonna need to keep it as a T because of water. Okay, so you're gonna have to raise the roof of 2 pillars on each side like this. And I think they are like 30 centimeters in like, I forget what it's called in English, but luftspalt. I have no idea what that is. Okay, so what do you think?
I think it's pretty cool. And I love that you drew this out.
The next one is the dining area, which I think should be like a cool dining area, but simple. So, okay, so the dining is also based off of container. So you put one 40-foot container here and one 40-foot container here. In a kitchen, in any restaurant, you're gonna need a lot of storage. So when you cut a huge piece out of one side of the, what's it called? The container. That's where the kitchen is, and that's where they serve. So you do a half a bar, just like this, a countertop, and that's where kids or the players come and get their food.
I think that's such a good point because the extra seating areas for eating, it allows for the players to have space and personal space.
Correct.
And what we learned is these guys spend every day together, every single day. Bus rides, sleep together, they're in rooms together. So when building our complex, we want to make sure they have some space to just spend on their own. That's why we've gone from 4 people in a room to 2 in a room. So they have a little more privacy, and I think it's important.
And this will create more of a restaurant style. So it's not like the cafeteria where, oh, let's go and eat at the cafeteria.
They have private space.
They have a lot of private space. And then in the next container, that's where you keep storage, fruits, vegetables, dry goods. So you're not mixing it into the kitchen. And you make this half a wall as well to keep it open, but you make it into a bar, a seating area. And then the back of the container has windows, and then in between, you build exactly what we built here for fruits and vegetables.
All right, so you talked about the living quarters, but there is one thing that Coach Joe loves more than anything. Ever since we started this project, Coach Joe said he wanted one thing, and that one thing is?
The field.
The most important piece to all this project. I mean, it's where we live. It's where the magic happens. It's where we're going to develop players and sell players. If you have a good canvas to paint on, your painting is going to be amazing. And that's how I feel about my field.
And huge value.
And huge value. But here's the other part to it. I'm the type of coach that loves to go 2 hours before training, walk the field for a good half hour, and just embrace the grass, the sun, the beautiful Bermuda. And then I like to set up my field early, so when my players arrive,
it looks like a canvas. You painted on your canvas.
My canvas, and I think it motivates players. I mean, as a kid, I was so intrigued with the way training was set up at professional teams. I always wanted to get there early and watch how they train. So my main thing is with a field, it has to just be beautiful. It has to be a carpet. It has to, when you arrive to that field, all you want to do is just pass the ball on it. I mean, all you want to do is sleep on it because it's just, it's amazing. So that's most important. You know, our good friends down in Florida, they have Antonio Saviano. He's the director over at the Premier Sports Campus. I love what they did with their campus. We're gonna try to make it look similar, but have our own twist to it. This is what it looks like, and it's beautiful. So, but we're gonna have our own little Caribbean twist to it. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait.
Make sure you hit that like button and smash the subscribe and comment below, because it helps us tremendously to grow SoccerViza down here in Costa Rica. We want to hear from you.